Hey, what's up, guys? This is Kay from Lunarlight Games. Thanks for joining me. Also, hello and welcome if you're new to the channel. So, we're going to be continuing on with our Season 28 journey. I think last time I ended up completing about 2 conquests off camera. Well, I ended up recording those and capturing them. And they're currently uploaded onto the channel if you're interested in seeing how that went. First, let me go ahead and get the stream set up. But today we're just gonna be working on our gems. Because we already finished 2 conquests, we don't really have to worry about the third one. Because the third one, as I've said earlier in other play sessions, that one only requires us to complete our gem ranking system up. Excuse me. We just have to rank our gem levels up, and then that's going to be completely. Um, that's going to be part of the whole package anyway. So there is not really any work to be done in that department. Let me go ahead and get this thing set up, and then we'll check out our journey requirements. So yeah, we just got to level up our gems, and that'll take care of this tier. Next one is about the same thing, only except we need some materials to do these. This one we need an ancient weapon or item. Yeah, complete 3 conquests, we can do that. As for this, we just need materials to cube everything. And that's about it. Our conquests are complete for the most part. We did Speed Demon, as you can see. That was done about a week ago. And this one, yeah, so this one is a gimme. We're going to be working our 3 legendary gems to 70 anyway, so we'll get this in the process. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so we also did boss mode already. That one was fairly easy. Wow. One of our friends actually did this one. That's cool. Okay, so not a whole lot of work left in regards to the season journey, but we still have a number of things we need to do in order to get our altar completely unlocked. I think we need one of these, but we don't have enough materials for this, so let's go ahead and run through a couple levels for this. We absolutely need that ancient amulet, and there's really no way around that. We just have to keep farming out enough materials and keep re-rolling for an ancient, which can be, I mean, about as short as the RNG gods will allow it to be. Hold on, I need to switch something out here. I don't need this anymore. There we go. Yeah, so if you really want to maximize as much movement ability with this build, absolutely take the double teleport. Because with this build, you can shorten the teleport by just spamming Meteor. And the more you use Meteor, the more often you can get your cooldown minimized. Ah, crap, this isn't the right one. Well, at least we got some materials. I don't exactly remember which one does which. Yeah, not enough materials. Maybe we can try Act 2. Hopefully this is the right one.
A mighty adversary is before us.
I'd really love to be able to get another couple more nodes unlocked. Everything else will be pretty easy to get after completing the altar. But until then, we just gotta remain patient. Also, big heads up, if you're looking to get that cosmetic item from the Diablo 4 beta, you're gonna get another chance by the 12th, I think, next month.
Your grave awaits.
So pretty cool if you're interested. I think there's even another cosmetic you can unlock as well. Okay, so I hope that was the right one.
Look, you won't be.
Cross your fingers.
I need to go back. I have a new ally in my group, but my enemies gain strength as well.
Farewell.
returning to town. Returning to town. You dare attack me?
My name is Lockdown, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I left only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
I am returning to town. Need more time. Not ready yet. My
Lead the way to glory.
Okay, so excuse me for that. Let's see. So we managed to craft an ancient Hellfire amulet. Now we need these tome pages, which are only accessible if we have enough armor pieces to access the set dungeons. So let me have a look around. I just want to make sure we have enough stuff. Okay, so I think need one more. Okay, so we got enough for the Firebird. Um, I don't think we have enough for Delcier's stuff. Yeah, we're gonna need more stuff for Delcier. Actually, no, hold on. Yeah, never mind. We need more for Delcier. Unless... I mean, we have enough for Delcier, we just need to re-roll this for something else, so... Delcier is fine. Firebirds is alright, too. What about Veer? Now we might be short on Veer's items. Actually, hold on. Probably shouldn't have thrown away all of our other items. Actually, this one can also be re-rolled, so theoretically we have everything that we need. No, that's only 4. It'll be fine though. We can always wait until we get the armor sets after running through the dungeons. So it's not going to be much of a problem. Alright, so for now, let's store everything away. So yeah. Nothing to worry about now. I think I've taken most of the good nodes, so we don't have to worry too much about getting anything else. Other than the potions, but the potions we need primals, so those will also be quite a while. I'm going to put these away. We don't need these at the moment. Okay, so let's see, what treasures do we have? Oh, right, the Spalders. I would much rather use this instead of homing pads. It's not that homing pads are bad by any means, but I don't want to have to deal with getting these items back. Especially when you die so often with this character class. Let's get rid of everything. Except for maybe this one. Alrighty, so we either need to farm bounties or we need to continue leveling up gems. I think gems are the smarter call. So let's get to it.
I need healing.
These gem levels aren't going to go up by themselves, so this is some unfortunate grinding. At this point, I'd probably put on some music.
Your grave awaits.
At least that's what I wish I could do. Also, it is getting quite unbearably hot for this time of year. I'm on the West Coast, so even though it's only about the end of April, it feels like we're already in June. It's unseasonably hot.
I need healing.
Compared to all of the, wet weather that we were having at the beginning of the year. Not to mention the possible flooding that's going to happen now because of the higher temps, but better than wildfires, right? Oh, shoot. There's a nice Nice pylon right there.
If only they could see me now.
Man, this build is so slow.
Your grave awaits.
Nothing like pressing X to win. I'm gonna have to stop it for a brief moment. It is incredibly dry.
I am unstoppable.
Like, it's both warm and dry. Not a good combination for trying to stream and speak at the same time. I'll grab a drink in just a moment. So yeah, this build can really reduce cooldown times. It really makes for some speedy movement, but on the attack side,
You
it
dare attack
kind of
me?
stinks. I mean, it's powerful, but nowhere near as good as the monk last season, or even the season before. Not really sure what those crystals are supposed to be doing. Maybe that has something to do with the nodes that we've been getting. Also, what happened to my pet? Well, I guess we'll just pick a different one. Oh, great. Never mind then.
Need more time.
Forget the pet.
If only they could see me now.
Those enemies are the worst. The ones that can spit out little needles. They're hardy and they're also rather quick to the draw. Plus their attacks are really hard to see.
I must wait
dare
longer.
attack me? I need healing.
The reduction in missile attacks seems to be doing wonders for us now.
Your defenses are nothing.
I don't have to worry about nearly as
The
much
Rift
about
Guardian has found you.
being one-shotted.
Nephilim, you have
Just a basic ring.
I need to go back.
So let me grab a drink. Boy, do I hate the summertime.
I've got some brand new
Oh, right, forgot to get our gems.
My name is you good to see you.
So for the most part, we have our gems already ranked up to 25. Now we just gotta worry about getting these up to 70.
I am returning to town.
Sweet, that's a full 5.
I become more powerful.
Don't think we got anything good on that last run. Yeah, nothing worthwhile. Ooh, a puzzle ring. Never mind. And also, we got that Squirts necklace, so that's very good. That's a bummer, though. It doesn't have it doesn't have a socket, so we're going to have to stick one on it. Okay, so which one can give us a socket? I'd really love for this one to give us something, but that's okay. So we're stuck between either area damage or cooldowns. I don't think cooldowns is much of an issue here, so let's do this one. Crap. Not enough gems. But what if... We got plenty here. Oh, and what do you know? It's easily divisible by 3. Means we can get a number of these. There we go. Please give us a socket. Can't be that hard, can it? Please don't let it be over... Yeah, I'm hoping this won't take at least 40 rolls. Oh, what do you know? We got the max stat range. Or the max stat affix for critical hit chance. Pretty nice. Not really what we want, though. Pretty please. Give us a socket. No good. Well, we've spent about half of our gems already. And still no socket. Just checking to see if I wasn't mistaken, but I think we just have bad luck. Come on, come on, 20 rolls. One of these has to be the socket. I can't believe we're that unlucky. There we go. So with that, we can equip this. We're no longer going to get Moonlight Ward anymore. Also, I think we can also... We can use one of the gems to augment it. So why not? Let's do that. I just hope we have enough emeralds. Probably not. Another petrified scream. This one's better. That one can go there. Actually, what am I thinking about? I don't need emeralds. I need topazes. Usually you use the gem that's aligned to your attack stat, which in our case is intelligence, and the only one to improve that is the topaz. So let's go ahead and stick these on. I think this is barely going to be enough. Yeah, just barely. So where is a level 125 Whisper of Atonement?
Don't you miss?
I'm not really trying to go for min-max here, so let's do this one.
Just a little.
So we're going to take this, the Whisper of Atonement, and 3. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, so this is going to work.
Small minds, small goals. I won't judge.
There we go. Some extra intelligence slotted in. And that completes most of our build items. Let's put away the puzzle ring. We'll promote that later. Now we can get rid of everything. All of this can go in the trash. Okay.
Are you ready?
Just a sec.
Do come back again. Do come back
That is
again.
too expensive.
Yeah, so let's try to get another puzzle ring.
Not what I would do, but when is there stopping?
We have plenty of rings, but not enough luck. Shoot. Oh well. These are all going in the trash. Better luck next time. So, we have plenty of keystones. I think we'll be able to get up to level 70 in no time. We just have to have the heart to grind out all these gem ranks. At least now everything's just dying like nothing. As if it wasn't before, but doubly so now. Pretty cool. Yeah, so our build is feature complete. Aside from our follower, but that is less.
Dare attack me?
There, a worthy foe. A worthy opponent.
Sweet. Still pretty slow though. We're gonna need at least up to an hour or 2 hours in order to get to the next level. Excuse me, not next level, but to the next node, I think.
Defenses are nothing.
We just simply don't have any rare drops. Not to mention each run is going to take 5 minutes. Multiply that by 10 and you're looking at an hour tops, or at the least. I wonder if the exit is back the other way. No matter. Never mind, it was. It didn't matter. Oh well. Nothing like late night sessions, right?
I am so good. I astound myself.
Man, the air is completely dry at this moment.
If only they could see me now.
Feels really uncomfortable trying to speak at the same time at this moment. Also, congrats to those who are able to pick up Star Wars Jedi Survivor tonight. I was thinking of picking it up, but I just simply don't have the time to play it as of right now, and crap. Wasn't paying attention.
I'm just warming up.
See, this is what happens when you get an unlucky roll right there. You just run straight into danger.
Nephilim, you have...
Nothing good here.
Let's see what we can do.
Oh right, I forgot. Zai's Stone of Vengeance is the best one we have. The further we can increase our range, the better.
I need to go back.
I grant.
Alright, so that's another one done.
Light grows
Not ready
stronger
yet.
within you.
Don't we already have Veer's pants? No, actually, this is a new one. So we can get Veer's tome set already. What else is here? Nothing all that great, so in the trash we go. Can our follower use these? I mean, we could, but it's not necessary. So we'll store it.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, isn't that nice?
That is
looks
too
nice on
expensive.
you.
So let's see. Rings.
Small goals. I won't judge.
Well, it'd be really nice if we rolled into an ancient. Well, we got a puzzle ring. Better than nothing. No ancient, though. Or if we're lucky enough, a primal.
Don't be shy.
Let's keep it going.
I wish you luck.
These enemies defy all reason.
You would think that with an extra orb we would get faster speeds, but not really. We're still clearing these out at about 5 minutes. More than 5 minutes sometimes.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I was hoping to clear these out within 2 to 3 minutes, but we aren't nearly that lucky.
Your
If only we
defenses
could aim
are
these
nothing.
meteors.
I need healing.
it'd probably reduce the amount of meteors that we'd be spending. You know, that's one thing that I was hoping that Diablo 4 would implement. It didn't seem to take any of the lessons learned from Diablo Immortal. Specifically, the ability to aim with touch controls, which on PS5 could easily be done with, you know, the touchpad. It probably wouldn't work for, say, Xbox. On PC, it's a no-brainer. Well, that's really a missed opportunity. If they had just implemented it on PS5, we could probably get some new abilities.
How does that feel?
I mean, who else doesn't love the ability to target cone abilities? Or even, you know, being able to target fireballs and spells like that.
If only they could see me now.
Crap. Still way too easy to die with this character.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
So much for our perfect run.
You have I may be able to
I hope
do
one of these leads us to the tome.
I am returning to town.
So we're going to improve that one over everything else that we have at the moment. I think that's going to be our best bet.
Glory to you.
Okay, so that works. This one is a duplicate. We'll just toss the set items into the bank. Weird. You'd think this would be part of the Delcier's set, but it doesn't seem to be.
Anything could happen. What a steal.
Let's keep rolling into more rings.
I can't afford that.
Can I have it back?
I suppose that will work.
The more puzzle rings that we can get, the better. Probably should be on the lookout for a better Nagel ring. Okay, so got to keep going. 33, 30, 33, 30, and 25.
Enemies.
Seems like it doesn't really matter which level that I'm comfortable tackling the greater rifts at. I'll still die in like one shot. Bit of a pain though.
I am unstoppable.
Prepare for a long fight.
Archers are definitely this class's worst nightmare. Crap. So going left is the worst possible thing with this class. You can't really see much off to the bottom left. That's a surefire way to lead yourself into a quick death. Oh, it's not going to matter now.
Nothing.
If survivability was better with this class, I'd probably grind through more GR ranks, but
How does that feel?
at the moment it doesn't really feel that fun. The monk in particular felt way better to climb the ranks. This one, not so much. It's so boring to play.
I'm just warming up.
But, you know, we gotta complete this season. Gotta get those special wings. Especially after the debacle that was the holiday gift drop back in December and January.
I am so good. I astound myself.
I'm still pretty annoyed it never dropped for us. Or even the Falcon Wings, for that matter. I would have settled for either the Falcon Wings, but nope. Those never dropped as well.
I'm just warming up.
Damn spiders. Gotta be careful there.
Attack me?
I feel like this build is better suited for PC. On console anyway, it's really underwhelming.
Defenses are nothing.
I mean, sure, it's powerful, but positioning is way harder on console with this. I know it may not seem like it matters, but it definitely does.
Help me.
See, like that. Okay, good. Barely within 5 minutes.
Let's see the gem.
And what do you know? Deathless. It's a good thing we have all these keys from back when we were doing the
I need to go back.
conquest. Otherwise, we'd have to sit through more regular rift running for keys.
Excellent.
A glorious development.
At least this way we don't have to worry about running run after run. Are these boots any better? Not really. I mean, they got better armor rating, but that's not really what we want. We'll trash that one. Firebirds, I will keep these. This one can go in the trash. Not something that we can use. I'll have to check in a bit to see if we have enough armor pieces. I kind of don't want to go running for bounties at the moment, so we'll keep doing this until we get enough armor pieces. Crap. Spear chuckers. Anything ranged in this game truly sucks.
I am stronger still.
I think it's the speed in this game that is causing the issues. Because I found it way easier to dodge things in D4.
How does that feel?
Not to mention it has a better feedback system. Especially when you get hit or when you hit other enemies. This game has a very common papery feel that
I'm injured.
was pretty common in games back in 2010-ish. Like, there is literally no impact when it comes to skills and abilities.
Your defenses are nothing.
That's mainly an issue I have in certain games like shooters and action games. When it feels like there's no impact, it really draws you out of the experience. For example, the combat in Mass Effect 1 is pretty terrible. I mean, you can shoot all day, and it will really feel like you hit nothing. Same thing in Destiny 1. I never really got around to playing Destiny 2, so I don't know how that one works, but if they didn't change the engine much, it probably feels about the same.
Your grave awaits.
So this game on higher difficulties suffers from the same problem. There's just no impact to your abilities. About the only thing that really has impact is just seeing the bars go down.
Your defenses are nothing.
Otherwise, it really feels like you're doing nothing. Let's see, other games that have that same feeling. I think
How does that feel?
for a good while, Dragon Age also had that same problem too. Inquisition was kind of the same deal too. But I think it got better as you upgraded your classes and got into the later specializations. Because I know with the one sword ability that you get as a mage with that one specialization, it really, well, it wasn't so much the impact, but the sound effects really made it feel like you were dealing damage. Otherwise, outside of that, the combat in Dragon Age Inquisition was also lacking.
I'm just warming up.
Like, your characters would die so quickly against dragons, and it felt like you weren't really doing anything but just seeing the life bars dip. Is our shield still up? Can't really tell. There's so many icons at the moment.
I am so good. I astound myself.
As long as we're not dying, that's the important bit. So, over the past week, I downloaded a few more games to add to our channel. Slowly going through all of the old Telltale games. Those are easy enough to play during the regular weekday because I've been trying to work in walking at least 3 miles a day, and it turns out it takes a hell of a lot of energy to do. So in case you guys haven't been seeing me streaming all that often during the day or even during the evenings, that's probably why.
I am returning to town.
It's like 3 hours, not 3 hours, 3 miles a day, which is about an hour each.
Fortune favors.
Feels like it shouldn't take that much out of you, but
My knowledge increases.
you don't really realize that until after you completed the 3 miles. Okay, so that's one. Got another couple there.
Such a brave soul. Do come back again.
Okay, so let's try to roll for more puzzle rings.
What? I didn't even
I
know
can't
had
afford
that.
that.
Thing.
You're imaginative, aren't you?
Still no luck. Actually, there's one. But I think that's a regular one. Sweet. Another Unity ring. And it's terrible. Figures. Let's get rid of these. We don't really need these. The puzzle ring, on the other hand, let's not trash that one. So how many puzzle rings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 puzzle rings. I think last season we ended up with like nearly 20 puzzle rings when we were trying to go for holiday gift drops. And some people accused me of hacking the game because I just had so many ancient puzzle rings on me. And we were using them left and right. But it's like, you know, it's for your benefit if you're going to stick around in the lobby to watch me use all these puzzle rings. Okay, so give me a sec here. Okay, so let's look at our inventory. We need to get enough items for these sets. See, that's 2 for Delseer. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Do we have one more? That's 4. Sweet, that's 5. Okay, so we can get that tome. So we have Delseers, we already got Talrashas. We need Veer and what was the other one? Right, the Firebird. So let's see. Firebird, Firebird. Alright, so Firebird's pinions. Firebird's plume, that's 2. Firebird's eye, that's 3. The tarsi, that's 4. And then Firebird's down, that's 5. Okay, so that's 2. Right, so Veer's now. Alright, so the Pauldron, that's 1. We got plenty of these, that's 2. This is 4, and then I think the last one, I think that's 5. Alright, so just to be sure. Actually, you know what? We'll do that over here. Let's get back to the little lectern and see if we can get those things to drop. As soon as we have that, then we can move on. Okay, so that's Delseer's. So it's 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Sweet. That's another one. Okay, so Firebird next. Put on the plume. This thing. That thing, and then... Wait. Yeah, there we go, that's 5. That's another one. And last but not least, Veers. 2. That's not it, but we'll put that back on. And I think that's it. Actually, no, that's not it. I thought we had enough. Fierce pauldrons. Maybe not. Maybe I miscounted. Yeah, I probably miscounted. Dang it. Because we need either the hands or the head.
I need to go back.
Do we not have the hands or head? Probably not. Dang it. Oh well, we'll have to come back to this later. We're just shy of getting that final piece. By the way, which shoulder did we have on before? Oh, right, that one. Alright, so the rest can go back in, I guess. We'll keep farming for more pieces, and hopefully we'll get that Veers item pretty soon. Gotta get either the helmet or the hands. A little disappointing, but it's fine. It's just a matter of time before we get enough pieces, so... Crap. Now we gotta start emptying out our inventory. Let's do these. Honestly, don't need any of these. So many rings. That should be enough. Alright, so into the trash we go. Okay, so 3 out of 4, not bad. We'll get there yet. Let's keep going with this.
I must heal.
See, just like that, that one attack took us down to... Shoot. spoke too soon. One simple attack just knocked us down to about 10 to 15%, and the next attack was a one-shot.
Your defenses are nothing.
Real classy.
To the death.
Hopefully this is the way out.
It'll rip these brutes to shreds.
How does that feel?
I feel like we've almost gotten every single good node already. The last couple ones are just for convenience sake.
Your defenses are
I mean, even the one that increases damage against bosses isn't all that useful. I wonder if by bosses it means Rift Guardians. Because if not, that's a waste. Huge waste.
How does that feel? I'm badly wounded.
See, like I said, bottom left or bottom right. Worst position to be running towards. Can't see anything, can't aim at anything.
I am unstoppable.
So let's see, we've been playing for about an hour and a half already. I think as soon as we get that last piece of Veer's equipment, I'll probably take a break. There's only so much mindless destruction I can handle at one session.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Frankly, it's quite boring. I know I've droned on and on, but if you've played this build, you'd know what I'm talking about. It's either kill or be killed, with nothing really in between.
Grave awaits.
Which makes me wonder how they're going to top this season next season, considering it's going to be the last. Which, frankly, I thought this was going to be the last season. I mean, it seems like they set themselves up for it. I don't know how they could possibly top this season.
I need healing.
Especially with Diablo 4 being released, so it's gonna be iffy how soon
Your defenses
the
are
final season's
nothing.
gonna be released. Seeing as how everyone's gonna be mainly concentrating on D4. I mean, I know I surely am.
How does that feel?
Crap. It feels like crap.
I must heal. Your grave awaits.
Ooh, there's a pylon here.
The Rift God.
As soon as we can get something from Veer stuff, the better.
You
I I don't think we got anything.
I may be able to help you.
35.
I am returning to town.
Well, we're getting there. Slowly getting there.
A fine
My power grows.
The sooner we get to 800, the better. I don't know if it's entirely necessary that we boost our arcane power, because all of these points can probably be better used to build up our vitality. But we'll get to that when we get to it. We don't need these. Stone gauntlets. If it weren't for the armor set, I think this would probably be better. Let's see, can I forward? No, that's trash. I should probably replace his mail, but oh well. We gotta keep it running.
I wish you luck.
I need healing. I am stronger still.
A mighty adversary is before us.
So if there was a way to zoom out and increase the range at which we can see, the better. Kinda stinks how there is no option for that even 10 years down the line. Still impossible to see.
How does that feel?
D4 kinda had that issue as well, but because of the lower enemy counts, it didn't really matter too much. Plus, it was just way easier to dodge enemies. And you didn't have all of these ranged effects
Didn't see that coming, did you?
coming at you like at like 60 miles per
waiting.
second. Let's see. I wish the Necromancer had better speed. I'd probably run that build instead.
I am unstoppable.
But we've come too far to switch builds at this moment. Even though I'd probably like to. There's not much this build can do in terms of survivability. It's like you're either alive or you're dead. No in between. Like that.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
I wonder if boosting our attack speed will have any effect on how quick the meteors come out. That split second before the meteors start dropping, that makes all the difference in the world. It provides just enough time for enemies to get in our face and wipe us out. And since you can't really aim meteors, by the time they get down to the ground, you've pretty much missed your chance.
Your defenses are nothing.
Because I'd love to be able to aim beyond the walls. Or even, you know, cover our tracks as we approach mobs. But that ain't happening.
I'm just warming up.
And it's funny because the monk had the same similar style of ability, but that one was instantaneous. And then you could use each bell to shoot out from the center, so you didn't have to worry about aiming nearly as much.
Unstoppable.
I'll be telling stories about that for a
Not
while.
ready yet.
Well, this ain't good.
Your grave awaits.
Maybe I should switch out the black hole ability for some armor ability. At least something that can reduce damage. Not too bad, we're almost done.
These creatures won't go down easily.
The Rift Guardian has arrived.
Nephilim, you
There
have
we go.
triumphed.
That's still sub 10 minutes. Excuse me. Meant to say over 10 minutes. Okay, so that takes us up to 35.
I need to go back.
Not quite what I was hoping for.
Your trust.
Nicely done.
At least we're getting up to our desired goal. 70 is a key, and we are still... Actually, hold on. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we're about halfway done. Don't have your stuff yet. This can go in the trash, though. We don't need these anymore. Maybe we can roll for it. I mean, we have enough shards, don't we?
Shall we?
Yeah, so we need either the hands or the helmet. Let's try for the hands first.
Well, isn't that nice? Oh, that's nice. Can I have it back? Don't forget, luck always changes.
Nothing, so let's try the helmet.
What a steal. See you soon. See you soon. I've seen
I can't afford that.
Wrong one. Dang it. Oh well, let's try upgrading. Crap. You can only upgrade one.
Not your worst idea. Not quite.
And that's it. So, no luck there. That all goes in the trash. And I guess we're going to keep going through these. I think we have just barely enough keys to make it up to 70, level 70 for every gem that we need.
Unleash.
Provided we don't die, but that is no guarantee. I mean, good luck. Sadly, that's always been an issue with these magic classes, or even the range classes. Like the Demon Hunter has the same issue. I'm assuming the Witch Doctor also has the same issue. And to a lesser extent, the Necromancer also has that issue too. They're either alive or they're dead.
I am so good. I astound
Never any
myself.
in between.
My knowledge increases.
The Barbarian to a lesser, to a lesser extent also has that issue too. But the Monk is definitely the most survivable one.
Warming up.
I mean, he has a literal ability where he just ignores hits for like a couple seconds. It may not last long, but it does the job. And then when you combine it with all the other abilities, the Monk is arguably the
Your defenses
the
are
best
nothing.
casual class.
I need
Well, that's only because it's been constantly nerfed to the ground ever since like season 20, 24, 25-ish. After it got a huge boost.
If only they could see me now.
Let's go to the other side.
You dare attack me?
If there were some nodes that I could have changed about the altar, I would have gotten rid of all the pet-related ones.
Skirmish.
Those weren't really all that necessary, I think. I mean, their quality of life changes, but they should have been in the game to start. Or at least made permanent. Like, for example, the ability to equip more than just a few armor pieces to the follower.
I am
That took forever
unstoppable.
for that to change. Before, I think you could only equip like 2 or 3 pieces, and none of the legendary abilities transferred. But after one season, everybody liked the changes so much that it got reworked into the game.
I'm just warming up.
Same thing with the Whisper of Atonement gems. Like the Petrified Scream and that one other mode, the Echoing Nightmares mode. That wasn't always a thing. That was added like maybe last season.
By all that is holy, do you see that?
The
At this point, it's been so long that I can barely remember.
Nephilim.
There we go. No primals. And we still need a number of primals to get our potion abilities. whenever those drop.
I am returning to town.
Okay, so that's over.
You're that.
Glory to you.
Still no luck. Man, I haven't seen these for a long while. I don't think I've played Gears of the Dreadlands Demon Hunter since 2020. That was a long, long while ago. Trash, trash, trash. I'll need this. This one seems alright. We'll keep it. An extra Ramalotni's gift. Alright, so I forgot to equip a pet. Or at least, for some reason, it got unequipped. Let's put Diablo bar aside. And let's see.
Smiles on you today.
200 into
I
hands.
didn't even know I had that thing.
Okay, nothing there.
See you soon. Do come back again.
That is too expensive.
Dang it. Not worth changing out. And crap, I forgot we're out of Death's Breath. Still no luck. Let's go for another one.
Are you ready?
I need healing.
Jeez. It's almost as bad as hearing Genji in Overwatch. Crap. Well, so much for that perfect run.
I'm injured. I must wait longer. How does that feel?
Speaking of Overwatch, I haven't really jumped back into that for a good couple of months now. Not since maybe February or so, the last event.
I need
Crap. This run's gonna be super annoying. Too many annoying enemies.
help me.
So you got the enemies that can spit out extra insects at us, which kind of get lost in the fray due to all the effects going on.
I'm just warming up.
It's really hard to see the green outline when they just get hidden behind all the meteors. Then, not to mention these enemies, which explode when they die, releasing a poisonous gas.
Your grave awaits.
Real unfortunate roll here. But, I mean, I guess we'll work with what we have. We'll just have to tough it out.
I grow weak. Didn't see that coming.
Also,
did
those
you?
bloated exploders. This is gonna suck.
Need more time.
Dang.
I didn't think I could get any better. I need healing. I am so good. I astound
This is a
myself.
really bad run. See, most of the tankier classes can get by running through these things. Not so much here.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
You're pretty much screwed whenever they get close to you.
I grow weak.
With barely any way to avoid those attacks. You're kinda out of luck. Is that the exit? Nope.
Cannot stand before the truth!
Your defenses are nothing.
There we go. Wow, no enemies? So I wish the Switch version allowed you to transfer your save from the PS5 or PS4 version. Saves aren't really stored online, they're stored on your console.
I am unstoppable.
Which is a shame, really, because I want to be able to use this character on the go. But that's a no-go. If I want to play on the Switch version of Diablo 3, I have to create a whole new character. And that pretty much negates all the progress we have ever made these last few years. Losing out on all of the pets, the wings, the portraits, everything. So really, if you want to carry over all your progress from the last couple years, do not ever delete your saves. Oh yeah, they have Diablo 3 on Switch. It's been out for a while.
Not ready yet.
It's a pretty good version of the game, but the loading is incredibly slow.
I'm just warming up.
I mean, if you're used to playing on an SSD like the PlayStation 5, or even
Still waiting.
the PlayStation 4 with an SSD, you get way better loading times.
How does that feel?
It's not too bad. I bought it just because whenever I take my Switch around, I can just pop something in that's familiar and get to play it instantly. Either that or Pokemon.
Your defenses are nothing.
Yeah, I feel the same.
Heal me.
Strategies on, or I mean, excuse me, RPGs on handhelds are pretty good. Action games, not so much.
Masters could see me now.
Either they're really cut down on performance, or they just don't run very well.
The Rift Guardian is here.
Nephilim.
Oh, sweet, we got an ancient. Excuse me, not an ancient, I mean a primal.
See what we can do.
Two in there, one in here, one in here.
I need to go back.
Yeah, I feel the same too. Action games are way better on a big screen. But whenever you're on the go and you're feeling for a niche, sweet, we got one of these, so we can salvage this one. The heck was that? Please tell me that was... There we go, Primordial Ashes. So we can slot this into our altar over here. I think... Yeah, so that's 110. I think... We've already grabbed that one. Yeah, so we're gonna grab this one. That's another potion ability. And then this one will be last. It's arguably the least useful one. I mean, big whoop. A flat 25% less damage boost, but it's not even all that great. You have to be within 25 yards. The altar thing, this is this season's special theme, I guess you could say. So in the past, other seasons had different things that you could do. Like I think season 27 was... Oh, you have to be running a seasonal character. If you're running a non-seasonal character, you won't see it in the game. In order to take part in the altar thing, this thing over here, in order to get it appear, you need to be running a seasonal character. So let's say, for example, let me just quit here. And I want to switch my character. So all of these characters are non-seasonal characters I've used for a season, but they get carried over to your non-seasonal stash. So this one, for example, you'll see has a different level, Paragon level. And plus they have a leaf next to their name, meaning it's a seasonal character. So let's take this one. I think I ran this character last season. And we'll go back to New Tristram. If you go over here, see? The altar is in here. But if we go back to our seasonal character,
I have some new items that I'm seeing.
there it is. Yeah, it's a temporary thing. It's completely optional if you want to take part in the season or not, because you have to create a completely new character just to run through a season. And by the end of the season, they get converted into a non-seasonal character. You don't really you don't really lose anything. All your items in your stash and everything gets converted into your regular non-seasonal cache. Your XP is also converted into extra Paragon points for your non-seasonal characters. It's just another way to, replay the game if you've already completed the regular game many times already. So you can earn like rewards like these over here. Um, Apparently they're not going to stop making new seasons. Well, I mean they are going to stop making new seasons. I think season 29 is going to be the last time they add in new content. And then from every other season after that, they're just going to re-roll previous rewards. And we'll have to see after that, because season 30, I think, is going to be the first season where it's just going to be re-rolled content. It's not going to be brand new. But yeah, you can get all these rewards if you complete the season right now. So if you complete the first 4, you get free access to some set legendaries like these. You also get the wings and you get the portrait frame. Yeah, it happens. This game has been out since like 2014-ish, so there's been a lot of seasons. And let's see. So if you keep completing the tiers, you get this frame, and then this frame, this frame, this frame, and if you complete everything, you can also get this shiny dragon pet, as well as those 2 other frames. But if you complete the altar, you can get a set of wings, which I'm still trying to do at the moment. If you look over here, here are some of the wings that you can post on your character. See, for example, this set right here. That's from the rewards. Yeah, these. Already earned them. This set is supposed to be it's a pre-order bonus for pre-ordering D4. Anyways, let's see. So yeah, we've gotten... Yeah, the Cosmic Wings... Funny enough, the Cosmic Wings are the rarest wings you can possibly get in this game. And there was an event for it, like, last December, January-ish, where you could have gotten them through a holiday event. And I tried my best to get those, but they never dropped for me. Oh, you found them in the Rainbow World? I guess you got lucky then, because they're arguably the hardest drop in this game to get. I mean, I've been playing for like damn near 3 years already. Never gotten them.
Don't be shy.
Anywho, let's see if we can get that last
Steal.
item that we need for a
I
beer
didn't even know
set.
I had that thing. Do
I
come
can't
back
afford
again.
that.
Nothing. I guess we'll have to wait. And keep running these to upgrade our gems. By the way, how are we doing on the... Just gotta complete that one. Level 3 legendary gems to level 45. That's gonna be done in maybe 3 more runs. And then this one will come along very shortly. And then this one we need bounty materials. Not too bad. And then by the time we get up to level 70, we'll complete this one and then we'll need to run bounties. That's pretty cool, Seth. How far along are you?
Prove your...
Come on. Crap. This is another bad roll. Three of some of the worst enemy types in this game.
A well-deserved death.
Nice. That's a lot of work.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
Are you taking a break from feeding Kashua and Denim?
Still waiting.
Oh shoot.
Your defenses are nothing.
This game is a huge game of tag.
I need healing.
Oh, sweet. There we go. We can finally try out the new potion ability. Crap. Like I said, tag and you're it, and then you're down.
How does that feel?
Also, speaking of silly games, I think I read something earlier on Twitter that said they're making a sequel to Dodgeball the movie. I never thought I'd see a sequel to that. I think it was one of the more silly mid-2000s movies from back when I was in like grade school that everybody was a big fan of. That's cool. It's still going to take a long while to feed Denim enough cards and enough items to get his stats up. I really should get
Not
back
ready
to
yet.
playing more Tactics Ogre.
I grow weak.
Shoot. I gotta start using my potion more often. If only to take advantage of the abilities.
I'm just warming up.
You know, I think I would rather have sacrificed the pet upgrades for a potion crap. Yeah, I think I'd rather have a potion switch to,
I am unstoppable.
say, maybe collectibles? Crap.
I'm injured.
There's no way to really dodge around those things.
I don't like the look of that.
I must wait longer.
That's pretty high. You're only about 50 points away from being overpowered. Or should I say overkill? Let's see.
You're defensive.
Crap. I mean, the pets are fine, but in this game they don't really do much. It's all cosmetics. This is the first time they actually allowed the pets to do anything else besides just collect coins. This is a terrible run.
Unstoppable.
Hopefully we'll stay alive. Oh crap. Oh, you'd think so, but the pets don't really, they don't really help you survive. They don't deal any damage or anything like that. They only collect items. It's our follower that actually helps us out. But you lose out on your follower if you have multiple players in your lobby. That small pet there is only here to collect items and treasure. They don't deal damage and they don't provide cover or anything else like that. It's actually that knight right there that helps tank. Oh, yeah.
Still waiting.
I get you. I mean, those kind of pets that are built into the class, I understand. The closest thing the wizard has is the familiar. But even so, that thing doesn't provide any cover.
Need more time. I must heal. Didn't see that coming, did you?
The witch doctor, though, is a fine class. Personally, I prefer the necromancer, though. Seven minutes. Wow, this is really slow. Let's grab this thing.
I am unstoppable.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
I must wait longer.
Nephilim, you have triumphed.
Yeah, so that was a really bad run. Oh no, you'd be surprised that if you look at some of the build guides out there, I think most of the time one class gets at least one S tier build. So they're all viable. Try to get this thing up to 45.
I am returning to town.
Okay, so we got one more run to go before we hit 45 on that thing.
I become more powerful.
So did we get another piece yet or not? Doesn't look like it. Man, how unlucky are we?
Today. What a steal.
That's not it.
Well, it's a good paperweight. Do come back again.
I can't afford that.
Nope. Actually, do we have any... Yeah, we got shoot. Yeah, if we had some bounty materials, we can probably re-roll these for the other items in the set.
Fortune
A little
favors
unfortunate,
the bold.
though. Oh, nah, I don't think you're doing anything wrong. Because for the Witch Doctor, ideally you'd be using your pets to be dealing most of the damage. Unless you have that one set that allows you to like dish out a ton of damage using the spirit things. I forget which build that one is. Like for the monk example, the monk, if you're running hold on, let me see. Like the monk character, if you're running this build, you're ideally using your pets, your water allies to deal most of the damage. And they really removed everything good from last season here. I can't remember right off the top of my head which one you're talking about. Pretty sure I know which one, but it is eluding me at this moment. And we got a bunch of ancients here. Well, not ancients, primals. Primals from at least 3 years worth of gameplay. A lot of good stuff here too. A whole bunch of these things. Got a couple... Oh, is it the puzzle rings? Have you started using any of the set abilities yet? Because depending on which build you're using, you're going to be relying on the set abilities to really amp up your damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, so while it might seem pretty good right now, wait until you get the set abilities from your armor sets. Because then you'll just like skyrocket through the difficulty levels. Like this one I'm running right now allows us to do this and all of this. Arguably, it's the wizard's best. Well, actually, no. There's another one. There's another variation on this build that's probably just as good, but I just never tried it.
Are you strong?
But it allows you to just completely demolish T16 and pretty much most of the higher grade of rifts. I think on some tier lists this is supposed to be like the second or third most powerful build.
I'm just warming up. Need more arcane power.
I think the only one that's supposed to be higher than this is the Necromancer.
Your defenses are nothing.
I wouldn't worry about it though. If you're playing this game casually, eventually you'll get to a point where you'll feel tough enough to handle most everything.
By all that is holy, do you see that enemy over there?
These builds are just trying to make it as efficient as possible. If you're just looking to have fun and play through the game, you wouldn't even have to worry about any of this.
Attack me? I am unstoppable.
Oh, not at all. I'm not even that hardcore either. I mean, I don't even push the leaderboards either. I just like seeing the most busted things in the game.
Your defenses are nothing.
That being said, some of the most busted things in the game can be pretty boring to play. This build included. It's a literal press X to win. Last season, though, was much better. It may have been pretty busted, but it wasn't, like, boring.
I'm just warming up.
Yeah, it really is. That's why I'm not such a big fan of this season.
They should have run when they had.
Even though the altar does provide some improvements, it's probably best for other classes.
Unstoppable. Still waiting.
Not nearly as much for this one, though. Like, I think last season was probably my favorite iteration of the monk. That one was so fun to play. Crap. This one, on the other hand, just dies so easily.
Your grave awaits.
Which probably might make it more fun if this was a hardcore character. Knowing that death can come for you at any turn. At which point I think you have to vary up the build a little bit. Instead of going for all-out damage, you might want to
You
spec
dare
into
attack me?
survivability. And also probably toughness. Not really sure how that would work though, because this build dies in one hit all the time. I do remember it being very thrilling playing as a hardcore monk.
I am stronger still.
I made it through, like, arguably so many greater rifts. Just trying to stay alive and get the conquest done for that one. That was maybe season 24,
The Rift Guardian is here.
25, can't remember.
Nephilim, you
There we go. Yeah, so if you want to go for the better drops, you're pretty much forced into playing through T1 and onwards, the torment
mining when the champion
difficulties. Okay, so we'll put one there. And we'll boost this one up.
I need to go back.
Well,
If my old masters could see me now. Need more time.
Because, for example, this is already at max difficulty. And max difficulty is still even easier than, say, this current Greater Rift. I've only went up as far as, I think, 113 with a group. Right now I'm just farming level 95. But the equivalent Greater Rift to the max difficulty in the game is at 75, so you can imagine it gets even harder the higher you get. But the enemies turn incredibly spongy the higher you go. Man, still no no item.
Are you ready?
Let's try again.
What a steal. That'll look nice on you.
They quit giving us Rasha stuff.
Don't forget, luck always changes.
That
I
is
think
too
that was it.
expensive.
Yeah, so we got the gauntlets, so we can get Veer's tome page. All the rest of this can go in the trash. Never using this thing. Garbage. This one, I mean, it's okay. Garbage. Garbage. Alright, so let's grab that last page and then we could probably call it a night. So let's see, we'll grab the pauldrons. Whatever this armor is. And then the shoes, the pants, and I think that's it. Let's put this one away. And that one can be trashed. Okay, so that's 5 items. Let's go ahead and jump back over here. I wonder, can we get the mushroom here? It's probably not here. Doesn't matter. We gotta make our way over to the lectern.
I'm just warming up.
See, max difficulty. They still melt.
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their...
Okay, be quiet, you. Alright, so... last one, we just gotta equip the set, and then... yeah, that's 5.
empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
I am returning.
There we go, that's the last page we need. Let's grab all the pages out. Alrighty, so we can unlock another node. Let's see, what do we want? Plus 200 damage. Don't really need any Death's Breath. That's a pet augmentation. We don't need that. This is probably the best one to take at this moment. Next to... you know what? This one's pretty nice too. Actually, no, I'm looking at that wrong. That wasn't it. Alright, damage to bosses. We could probably take this one. That way we get an easy path down here. We'll take this one next. For now, let's go ahead and grab the damage reduction from elites. Sweet. Crap. In order to get to the next sacrifice, we need bounty rewards. That and an ancient puzzle ring, which means we have to re-roll for an ancient. Luckily, we already have a number of puzzle rings. The annoying part is that we need to re-roll those. Bosses are any of these. So, Queen Aranea, the Butcher, the Skeleton King. Let's see. Belial, Magda, Zoltan Kull, and yeah, I think it also includes Malthael as well. Elites are, you know, when you're running through the map and you see those blue highlighted enemies or the golden ones, those are elites. They're the more powerful than average enemies that you gotta deal with. Which you really should be watching out for those more often because they have special abilities that can really screw up the battlefield. Especially with, like, say, the poison fields or the purple lasers. Those can really wipe you out faster than any of the regular trash mobs. Oh well. I guess we'll save that for another time. Let's re-equip our stuff. Yeah, they are, but they're the best source of getting rare drops, at least until you unlock the higher difficulty levels. Because on the higher difficulty levels, they give you legendaries. And then eventually, once you start going for greater rifts, then you can get legendaries more easily from those as well. Okay, so not bad. We've been playing for about 2.5 hours, so I'm gonna end it here. We've been making pretty good progress. We're very close to getting this tier cleared up. We just need our gems to get up to level 45. So we have one at 39, one at 45, and one at 38. We'll need to run maybe another 3 or 4 more runs, and then we'll get that completed. And yeah, we should be able to get this one very shortly after. Don't have any bounty materials to complete this one yet, and we need bounty materials to unlock another node. By the time we complete this one is going to be completed as well. And then in order to get the final objective, we just need to get enough bounty rewards to cube enough legendaries. Not bad. We should be able to complete this before D4 gets released. And then depending on how well drops are going, the altar shouldn't be much longer either. Let's see, how many nodes do we have left on that? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this one is completely separate. So 7 nodes. That's gonna be easily done, and then this one we just need to farm out primal weapons. I think we'll need about 3 more primal weapons in order to get our required amount of primordial ashes. Not bad. Okay, so making plenty of progress here tonight. And we still have a month left to go before D4 gets released, so cross your fingers we can make the deadline. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed watching this. If you're on YouTube, please like the video. Share the video out wherever you guys can. Drop a comment down in the section below. Let me know what you guys think. Have you guys completed the season yet? Maybe the altar as well? I know some players were able to complete everything within a week. Can you believe that? Who has that amount of time in a week to complete everything? Anyways, please subscribe if you guys want to see more of these videos. And hit up the playlist if you have missed out on any of our previous play sessions. Or if you're interested in any of the other various games we play, we have playlists for those as well. So be sure to explore the channel. If you're over on Twitter, follow us at twitter.com/LunarlightGames. Over there you'll find deals, discounts, as well as news stories about the gaming world, as well as the odd giveaway we run from time to time. I think one of our giveaways is ending later on today. It's already Friday, so yeah. 7 p.m. Pacific, we will be giving away one game on GOG.com. Hit up our page to find information on that. If you can't find the information, just go ahead and hit up our page and hit the hashtag Lunarlight Vault. You'll be able to find it there. I don't have my iPad on me at the moment. But yeah, more information over there. If you'd like to support the channel, you can do so by dropping a donation over at paypal.me/lunarlightgames. But if you don't have $1 to support us, don't worry about it. Just make sure you stay subscribed and continue viewing our videos. Follow us over at Follow us over at twitch.tv/lunarlightgames. And hit the notification bell across all of our platforms to get updates as soon as they're made available. That is it for tonight. We will be back again soon for more gameplay. So stick around, but until next time, until the next video, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys take care. And I hope I see you guys again next time. So, see you soon, and have a good night.